make a great euphemism. I spat the core of my mint.
I suppose it would.
Anyway, welcome, friends, Romans, countrymen, but only those three groups. You have to be specifically from the city of Rome, you have to be one of my friends, or you have to be from anywhere in the United States. I was going to say continental United States, but I guess it's anywhere. Friends, Romans, countrymen. So, today, we are heading to a sunny, imaginary place in Japan to just, have a good time. Go on vacation. Just relax and enjoy ourselves. As one does.
I've just spit the core of my mint.
Cool.
So, what was this password?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We're just on vacation. Don't worry about the passcode to my luggage. It's fine.
Well, as it happens, yes, I am on vacation.
Ah, Mazel Tov.
Ah, that's it.
So, would you like to narrate our narrations?
Shiokawa, Japan, 1980 something. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Oh, hello. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. At the end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town.
So, who are we? We're a transfer student. But which transfer student? Are we this guy who is clumsy but perceptive and starts with a camera?
They say
Are we this lady who is weak but charismatic and starts with an ally?
in the strange world we live in, where stopping an ancient evil is the easiest way to boost your career. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The government won't sweep this one under the rug.
Kind of like his attitude, if I'm being honest.
Or are we...
Oh, sorry. His character... So this one is a transfer... This one is a teen idol. This one is a photographer. This guy is a driver for the Yakuza.
Robbing that old abandoned manor was a mistake. With his friends dead and mutilated and a vengeful horror chasing him, no speed is too fast.
He's strong but dumb, and looks like he's addicted to tobacco.
Hey, D's in the chat. Hi, D.
Hey, one of my favorite people, D.
Would you like to know what D is saying?
See, this is why everybody likes you, D. It's because you really know what the ladies like.
D said also.
Are the voices too loud? Should I should I adjust the volume so that the voices are...
It's like vocals run through a...
Massive Mommy Milkers.
Massive Mommy Milkers!
Alright.
Yeah, the voices are essentially voice simulations run through the PC speaker. That's the feel they're shooting at. And who's this one?
This is the swim team captain.
Barely surviving after a ghost of a drowned man kept her underwater, she is determined to solve this mystery.
So she is dumb, but she is agile and starts with a speed bonus, which is actually incredibly important. So we might be swim team captain.
And this one?
The transfer student.
Could the ghosts following her be in any way connected with all the weird events happening in this town?
And she has knowledge and a starting spell, but she is weaker than the other characters. Any preference from what we've seen?
Are these gonna just be the standard 6 D&D stats then?
No. Because one of the stats here is money.
Oh. Okay, Dex is 1, Perception is not.
It's strength, dex,
Knowledge
perception, charisma, knowledge, and funds.
Okay, so only 3 of them. So this isn't quite gonna be a straight up D&D, but certainly an RPG. I'm gonna enjoy this.
I'm gonna go with the photographer unless you...
No, by all means,
We'll do a... This is normal... This is... I don't know. Maybe we don't have access to the other options. Classic
Old
mode
gods
version.
are awakening.
Sorry.
Somewhere a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master.
So, our 3 options are...
The supposed
Clotu, the Devouring Fire.
The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of Ooh for its long-awaited premiere.
We have Asyolash, the Towering Eye.
The Mad God favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Athiola's bloated body closer and closer to Earth.
So he causes spells to no longer cost reason, so you can cast them more often, but instead they cost doom, which makes him closer to awakening.
Seems like a bigger hook to me.
Oh yeah. Or we have Gyozo, the thing forsaken by God.
Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Oizo has found a way to use mirrors to...
Ensnare.
Can we unblur, please, stupid thing?
Sorry.
No, not you. The damn stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, there we go. To ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare.
Mirror horror. Resting increases doom.
That seems pretty close to home right there.
Uh,
Being
so
left alone with your own thoughts kind of thing. The game begins with a ritual. You can choose which old god will be summoned. This selection will influence encounters and add unique events to your playthrough.
And then there's a third option, or a fourth option, if you don't like any of these 3.
Oh?
Well, do any of these 3 reach out and grab you? Itho2, that
well,
increases both our damage and enemies' damage.
Well, that's just a monolith, so I don't think it can grab anything.
And this is...
That can give me an upward bop, if you know what I'm saying.
I really don't.
Would you like me to elaborate?
I don't think so.
Okay. And again, that's a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
A dark mirror, though. That's rather intriguing. I do still want to know what option 4 is. Unless selecting it advances us. Oh, of course.
Kathak Otarasu, the spider god.
The terrible spider god, Kathak Otarasu, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Do I need to guess who you picked for your test runs?
I have not played with Kithrak Atarasu yet.
Really?
Yes.
Well, holy shit, then that's the choice. Right there. Kithako Tarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Stop it before it devours us all. We can't escape from combat encounters. Oh boy, I like that.
Okay. So, we've got a camera. It has the technology trait. We gain a knowledge from having it equipped, which I think we can do. Alright, so yes, we equipped it and we gained 1 knowledge. We gain the flash combat action. The flash combat action adds a chance to dodge the incoming attack.
So it works the same way as Pokemon Stadium.
Kind of, yeah. High quality lens, ready in a flash. A solid choice with an ample supply of film. So this will do 3 things. It'll give us the knowledge, it'll give us the flash combat action, or improve the flash combat action, but also there will be events that will come up and it will say, hey, do you have a camera? If so, pick this option. You can pick this option, and then you can do things you couldn't do normally.
I do like a Mample.
Alright, so let us...
First time playing? Select this.
I shan't.
It is... Oh, okay then. You check your mailbox. It's empty. But I see a mailbox here that isn't.
Don't worry about that mailbox.
Okay.
We don't need to worry about Apartment 25's mailbox.
Okay. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes allowed. Notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Oh, that's a period. Whoops.
You could leave something to charge here.
Well, there's a certain nostalgia depending on how you grew up with these sounds. I find them extremely soothing.
I can... There, that might be better. Because now they're quieter than the music, so we should be able to hear them, but they shouldn't fuck with your ears. So, we found a new item in this drawer, an empty bottle. And then I opened the windows, and it said, is it going to rain? Which tells us a little bit about the weather.
So I see an interface not entirely dissimilar from, say, Deja Vu or Shadowgate or Uninvited or Maniac Mansion or Day of the Tentacle, where you have those buttons to kind of select your action or your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
What's around at the very least. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door.
Well, that's not creepy.
Nah, not at all. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. But what temperature should you set it to?
Warm water. Oh, fill empty bottle with water. I didn't realize you could do that. What does that do? Oh. So now we have a bottle of water, and we can drink the water to gain a stamina, which is actually incredibly useful. Also, our character model is nude now that we're in the bath. That's great. Love that.
So is stamina essentially HP?
Yes, and reason
And-
is sanity.
Is mental health. So you got your physical HP and your mental HP.
Yep, but I think we might be at the maximum. I don't actually know. So I'm going to hit us with some warm water, and we're going to get a little bit of experience.
Where is our experience gauge?
Here, we have 5 experience. At 100, we can level up.
Okay.
We know no spells. We have no status effects. We have no allies. We have no perks. The town is fine.
Feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air.
Yeah, but for now it's fine.
Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want, but beware. Your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries.
So we have the alarming account of abnormal arms.
I like the alliteration.
Absolutely. The sorrowful saga of the moonlit sailors.
Not quite so alliterative.
Mm. The chilling chronicle of a crimson cape.
That's more like it.
A tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher.
Okay. And
The curious case of a contagious coma.
I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I'm turned on by teachers. Let's do that one. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs.
So, investigate downtown twice to complete this quest. Or we can travel to the apartments to... So, okay, so we can do the Legion lesson, which is investigate downtown twice. Downtown. Or we can just get to it and, go investigate the girl.
Well, let's think about the possibilities here. The big picture is apparently the disappeared teacher, right? So, what is this Legion lesson in regards to the big picture? Is it just a small thing, or
I think it's going to be like an additional context that will help us solve the mystery. That'll make it easier to solve the mystery.
well, we're already here. We may as well interrogate the girl.
Okay.
A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. On the one hand, if we don't calm her down, her panic might cause something we don't want to have happen. But on the other, the sooner we get into the bathroom and check what's going on there, the sooner we might know what's going on. Smell
So,
of blood makes you weak. And bad roll.
indeed. So this is a roll under system. You have to roll under your the stat that is being checked. So we have a stat of 8, and we rolled a 10.
What's our D?
I don't know. I think it might be a D12. It might also be 2D6.
Okay. Well, I mean D6, 2D6s, D12s. I mean, that's not going to make a difference here. And
Actually, 2D6 is different from D12 because 2D6
you can't
has
get
a
a 1.
standard distribution. You're much more likely to get a 7 than you are to get a 2 or a 12.
Fair enough. I've been waiting for psychological analysts for years, D. Nobody dares. Would you care to be the first? She sits in her bedroom in a blood-stained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Asked why she killed it, she just grins. You diagnosed me with Horby? Okay. What are we doing here? You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. So we just got some money in exchange for an MP, basically.
Yep.
Another lead. The former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on their door, however, gets you no answer. Just subtle chittering behind the door. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Alright, so we have a fourth option that we can't do without a particular perk.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I think we can guess that following the awful tradition is going to have some bad effects on our Fizz HP. Fighting our way out, likely the same. And try to talk them out of this will probably take Charisma, which is not one of our greatest stats.
Indeed.
I would say attempt the fight.
You want to fight your way out. That's
Well,
probably a strength check, which is better for us than talking our way out.
it's also better than follow the awful tradition, which I mean is probably a guaranteed loss. And holy shit, another 10. The guests mean business. You break into a frantic run. However, this only enrages the mourners. They soon catch up and overpower you. After an involuntary sacrifice, they toss you out on the street.
So we've gained an injury, badly bleeding.
Alright, so badly bleeding, chance of losing 1 stamina with each investigation.
So,
Well, that ain't great. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates.
I'm going to... I'm going
Toss.
to get our injury treated because
Yeah.
Oh, cool! It shows up on our portrait.
Well, his face has taken it awful well.
Yeah.
You still have some time before you're asked to the office. A nurse walks past you in a hurry. The morgue's door is closed. What are you doing here?
The upper floor is eerily silent in comparison.
You shouldn't bother the recovering patients. You finally... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The emergency department is crowded as a direct result of the weird things happening in your town.
You finally are asked to the doctor's office. Now, how can I help you today? The injury cards?
Alright, so we spent 1 money to get treated.
Okay.
You feel like the skull is observing your every move.
A little bit. Oh, I see the bottom.
Ooh,
You've gained a new status, blood loss. You use the opportunity to steal a bottle of pills.
painkillers. Addictive medicine. You can use them for +2 stamina, but don't overdose it. Be careful not to overdose on these.
Well, that's most definitely useless while we're less than 2 away from max.
Mm-hmm. But it will be good to have them because we are definitely going to get into situations where
Oh,
we are going to die.
Oh, oh, absolutely. Just don't use them.
Alright, and now, the little boy who was attacked by his classmates is in the hospital, so we can also investigate that, and we'll get our thing here at the same time.
As a part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread for 2 mental damage.
That is a version of the yellow sign.
You mean the yellow sign that allows us to see things in Vampire Survivors?
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
That is based on the same yellow sign.
You find him in the hospital, covered in bites. Just what is with this whole summoning that he speaks of between his sobs?
It wants us to continue investigating the hospital. I would like to do the Legion lesson at some point, so let me know when you are ready to break from our investigation to do the Legion.
Anytime. I'm just learning this, so...
Alright, downtown twice. I do wanna... We have 5 money, let's...
Keep an eye on your doom percentage, though.
Indeed.
If we hit 100, is that the end?
I don't know, but I would assume so.
So, a backpack, a sewing kit, a flashlight, an energy drink, and a compass. And what would be a discount item?
It's a random item, but it is cheaper than it would normally be.
You notice the pupper?
Yeah.
He's a good pupper. Hi, pupper.
I kind of want the compass, because plus 2 XP for each investigated location would level us up pretty quickly.
Yeah, that is pretty important. That'll add up real fast.
Plus 2 for each investigated location. An old thing, it will surely be useful.
Surely.
And that goes into our C slot. So now we don't have a weapon, but we've got a camera and a compass. Alright, let us investigate.
You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? Let's have a coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? Exchanging $1 for 7 XP. Pretty good.
Indeed.
While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Oh wow, it even gives you how many encounters there are and which one you're looking at. Just like a board game that marks the question number on a card.
Yep.
That is fucking cool.
Right? And what's even cooler is that those numbers can change depending on what packs you shuffle into your game. So...
And good roll.
Indeed.
They stole your wallet, but you quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd.
More experience. On our way to leveling up.
Alright. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal drawn on the blackboard could help in the future. And we've solved the Legion lesson.
So now we know something about a portal, which we didn't know before.
Hey, what happens if you click on the dog-eared corner of that notepad?
Ooh, I didn't realize we had blood loss. Okay, well, that's cool. The dog-eared corner of what now?
The notepad. That, yeah. Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. So what's the blood loss status?
Minus 10% max stamina.
Okay, so that would be 1.7, and it looks like If our max is 17, then it's ceilinged up, and now 16 is our current max.
That is what it looks like. Alright, so we want to continue investigating the hospital.
Yeah, until we get another side note, sure. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. Well, hold up.
We've got blood loss. It would be good to cure the blood loss.
It says wounds, though. Would it cure statuses as well?
I think so.
Alright, for science.
But I also think that it's an experimental treatment and it might not work. So we'll find out. Uh-oh!
Oh, that was a luck check. And if we are doing a D12 or 2 D6s, we have, we have minned out. We've crit failed.
So it does have a +1 modifier, so we only got an 11. But that does show that an 11 is possible.
Later, you woke up in the hospital, in the abandoned surgical ward within the old part of the hospital, with a nasty new wound. The doctor is nowhere to be seen.
So, broken
No,
bone,
right.
minus
No
1
other-
to dex and strength.
With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. I think we better get fixed up. We cannot be without our stuff. Get a new status. Stable condition.
Oh, we can't cure the blood loss.
You shouldn't risk stealing another bottle. But how much time did we lose on the surgery?
I believe it was 3%.
And we're also out of money.
Yep. Let's hope we don't need it for anything. How
Blood
close
loss-
are we to leveling up?
I would
Third of the way there.
I would guess then that blood loss will stabilize over time. How much time, though, is the big question. You stumble upon the computer room, my personal favorite room in any school.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. I think we'd better. Good roll for knowledge. You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. And our doom lowers by 2.
Which is good.
The faint chanting doesn't stop, and no one enters or exits the building. They seem to still want us here.
We
You
can
know what
also
I would
study
love
in the library to get a spell, but it will increase the doom if we do so.
You know what I'd love to see? I would love to see a board game rendition of this. Like a physical thing I can sit at a table and DM.
Yeah, I thought this would grab you. Because it grabbed me in very much the same way.
You have a black text up there.
You feel the gaze of a librarian.
Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building.
Don't mind me, I'm just checking every book on the bookshelf. Looking for one that's different. Looking for one that I can interact with.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna munch a candy bar real quick.
Alright, no luck there. Okay. Study old tomes! We will get a spell, but plus 3% doom. You carry out a few books to the main reading room. Interpreting the old incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find the fragment you were looking for. A new spell. Skin removal! Hey! It's the one that we got for not doing anything. So before
One
we
we got
started,
for-
I had the game ready to start, but I accidentally advanced it, so I just like immediately quit out of the game, and it was like, hey, you completed an achievement, and you unlocked a new spell. Skin removal! And so, like, I guess let's look at skin removal. Okay! So, do 6 damage at the cost of 3 reason. That
Oh,
sounds
please.
about
There's a-
right.
Oh, please, there's a JoJo stand that does exactly this kind of thing.
I need to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've watched only the very first episode.
It gets better in part 3.
Okay.
You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own.
Close the door or escape the bathroom.
Let's check it out, for science. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Roll for initiative!
You back
You back
off
off. Go ahead.
from the toilet as the door opens slowly. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally. She makes a roaring, rattling noise. A door behind you slams shut.
Oh, it's the Exorcist. You take a photo with flash, disorienting the enemy. Okay, fill the combat sequence with combat moves, and click the launch sequence to attack your enemy.
Uh-oh.
It's a ghost type.
Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to do something that I don't understand how it works.
What you mean?
Rituals. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint.
Okay, that's helpful.
So we can bow and we can clap, or we can sever their ties to our world. So we could do 3 severs, and that would be 9 damage, so that would be 2 rounds. That's actually the best way to do this.
Can we fill the other 35 somehow? $35 or less, that's what we've got.
Ah, assess the situation.
Can afford an assessment. Yeah, do we want to do... I think we want to do that first, and then we can start... Then we can start doing the kick-ins.
Sever their ties to our world.
Oh yeah, that's good. Rumors tell of a female ghost occupying the last stall in the toilet on the 3rd floor. Well, that's fucking helpful. Thanks a lot. Couldn't you tell us that before?
Interestingly, it's a ghost, but it's also female, which matters for something. It's weak against something,
Can
but
we
it
drop
has no
Trow?
special skills.
Can we drop Trow?
Sex offending is not the answer.
I'm not saying sex offending. I'm saying maybe it'll distract her long enough to literally not do anything.
Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit more information before she dies, but we're gonna have only like a half second to read it.
Yeah.
We didn't actually get more information. Wait, what's that?
Corpse dust.
Usable trinket. It's a cult. You use it for -2 luck, but 20 experience.
Yeah, but we can't even see our luck stat.
Yep. And we can't sell this either.
This is item number 56 out of 159 out there, incidentally.
I'm gonna put it in storage.
You hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter.
Alright, let's investigate the weird classroom.
I don't know, D. It didn't look like that dust had the consistency you're referring to.
No, I think that's what it is.
Do you think it's Coke?
I mean,
I mean, I guess
I've only
anything-
ever had girls bring me into a toilet stall with them for two things, and one of them is Coke.
Well, the other obviously is a good time or a swirly. You sneak in through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. You spot an odd bulge protruding from his stomach. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. Oh, I see, so we have alien. Roll for initiative!
Keep in mind what this symbol looks like, just 'cause.
A pentagram with a fish hook and a yo-yo?
Yes.
Okay. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out, screeching with joy. Shit. Well, this one's corporeal. We can actually beat it up.
Yep.
What are our...
Furthermore, this one attacks our stamina, so our reason is now a resource to be used.
Yeah, I'd like to know how physically this worked. Why a teenager and not a baby? We'd need 3 rounds to beat it this way. Do we have any better combat attacks?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
We gotta be careful with our mental health, though.
True in life and in all other things. The skin of your enemy
Well-
starts falling off in big patches. Now she only has 10 hit points.
And it didn't cost us any time, so I guess there's an advantage there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... What'd you do, 3 preps?
An attack boost, which is your next attack has an additional 10% chance to hit, and this effect stacks.
Alright, so that gives us 90% hit chance each time.
Yep.
Three hits, alright. And we took a very minor hit.
Yep.
Well, we can finish this with,
Actually, we can finish this guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Your next attack is guaranteed to hit. Your next attack is guaranteed to hit.
Do the attack boost before the final kick. If you're gonna, okay.
Doesn't matter. It was guaranteed
over.
victory.
As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles.
Ooh.
From within, the distortion of the beast being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front, covered in a purple robe, her true form revealed.
I'm not sure what that glitching is.
Well, I mean, we're entering the occult. It's probably actual in-game stuff.
Holy fuck. It's the school itself we have to fight. Okay.
Shit on a stick. 40 HP and 80 power. We don't have a prayer.
Each attack doesn't hurt us. Each attack causes doom instead.
So basically, we need to finish this quickly.
Uh-huh.
Do
Enemy
we?
is so massive that this attack won't cause any damage.
Okay, so question. Do we
Dog.
think this is the final boss?
Certainly has final boss energy.
Because if we think it is, we could do three skin removals to do 12 or 18 damage right now, but leave us with one reason. And then fight it. Do we want to take that risk?
Can you remove skin from a school?
I know a way to find out. And I'd be willing to take that gamble once. It worked. And we aimed for the vaginal hole, so it's all good.
I'll save Desperate Struggle.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Our doom's only
Yeah.
18. If reason, do we die if reason either hits or falls below 0? Do you know?
I don't know what it's set to.
Wait, you wanna do the exorcism rather than?
I think that's the only thing we can do.
All right, so this will get us 3 claps and 2 bows.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nothing happened. You think you got 3 ritual moves right. Okay, so then...
I thought it was. Oh wait, hold on. Can I read that again?
Yes.
The ritual bit.
Nothing happens. You think you got 3 moves right.
No.
And
I
we-
mean the actual mechanic. I want to read that because I think I may have misinterpreted it. You are part of a. My God, what is with all these bots lately? Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Anyway.
Bisexual Count W.
Whatever. Anyway. Fucking peanut out of my throat. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. So
We
not
did...
necessarily alternating.
We did clap, bow, clap, and 3 of those were right.
So can we? Well, knowing nothing else, let's assume that the first 3 were correct. So then the 4th one would have to be clap. And it's anybody's guess whether the last one is clap or bow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say that's a pretty damn good start if we're correct about that. We don't need to do anything aside from. Oh, that's a deep trade.
It is, but Doom is so bad that anything that allows us to get some reason back to...
Attack.
Yeah. Nothing happened. You think you got 1 ritual move correct. Alright, so
Alright,
one of the
so-
first 3 is correct, and the other 2 were correct. This is actually great news.
All right.
So it's...
now we have a better idea.
Only one of these is correct. Let's swap these first 2. So let's do bow, clap, clap, bow, clap.
Okay. Bow. So that was.
Um,
So that was bow,
clap.
clap, bow, clap. Watch your stamina.
Yep.
Okay, we got 3 right. So we're still in a situation where 1 of the first 3 is correct, but now we know what the last 2 are. So We just did bow, clap, clap, bow, clap.
Sorry. We want... Okay. Did we not... Did we do bow clap last time?
Yeah, bow,
Okay,
clap.
then we know exactly what it is.
We do?
It's... Yes, it's
Well,
the inverse
clap,
of this,
clap, bow, bow,
but keep the
clap,
clap in
clap,
the
bow,
middle.
bow, clap. Yeah.
It's bow,
Well,
clap, clap, clap,
well, no.
bow.
We just did... Well, no, hold on. We just...
Bow...
No, I think it's clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. I think that's all 5 wrong. No, that's only 1 right, if I have this correct. Give it a shot. I mean, we have the breathing room for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah.
only the clap was correct. So
It is clap, clap, bow, bow, clap.
I don't understand how we got there, but okay. Motherfucker!
Well, we got it, but this isn't a ghost. We're just gonna have to keep,
Peeling the skin back. We need 3 more. Okay, so... Holy fuck, it's time to meditate.
we can meditate 3 times to get enough to not hit 0. Whoa, easy there. That's gonna kill you. 4 will leave you just barely alive. 5 will kill you. Oh, painkiller?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bottle of water. Okay, that seems okay for now. 5 meditations is fine then. I'd throw some kicks.
Oh, attack the teacher.
We can do that once with our meditations.
Wait, how much reason is this going to give us?
5. We lose 2 stamina to gain a reason. So we'll be down to 2 stamina and up to 6 reason. If you follow through with this.
Alright, I think we can go to into negatives without immediately dying. But we'll need to have a way of getting treatment pretty immediately, which I don't think we do. I think we need to attack the teacher.
Alright. You can do that
Because
one.
I don't think we have the reason to kill the school using magic.
You can do that once with the time remaining.
Can we get... I kind of want to, though.
Want to what?
Kill the school.
Well then, start throwing kicks.
No, you don't understand. This enemy is so massive, this attack won't cause any damage.
Oh, is that your...
It really is only weak to... It really is only weak to, to magic. Okay, so what will get us to 9... Can we cast the spell when we don't have enough? Yes, we can.
But...
Alright, everything is fine. Don't worry about it. This will give us 4?
5.
5. Yes, this will give us 5. That will be enough.
Alright.
Pray for us.
So we're still okay. Okay.
So we need something that's going to, we need something that's going to get our reason up, and we're going to need it fast. But
Unless we die here and now, or unless We just ended the encounter and we win in a self-destruction. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. The confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. We have reached ending A, which I would assume is the good ending. So we win in self-destruction. How about that?
Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience.
Mm-hmm.
Thorough investigation, plus 15 experience.
Mm-hmm.
There's still hope, minus 3 doom. Yay!
Yay.
Tireless, plus 1 reason and stamina. And time passes, plus 1 day. The old god stirs.
There's something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening, smelling like death.
Oh
You
no!
Temporary issue.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't think we're gonna survive. Because I was counting on the fact that we could take a hot shower to restore a reason. Or a cold shower to restore a reason, rather. And now I don't think that's going to be possible! Oh, you can't regain health in between mysteries.
Well, that's.
But can we
actually-
regain stamina?
That's actually unbelievably bad. I think reason and stamina both fall under health, though. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's that doing here? And also, you might want to level up fairly quickly before you.
Okay, so here's another out. So first, let's take a bath and see if we can...
They still didn't fix the water problem. It is black and oily and glistening.
Oh no.
No way you're gonna wash yourself in that. Still think you better level up. It's our only shot at getting any reason back now. What's that?
Don't worry about it.
Probably just my imagination.
Warning, you will die at the beginning of your next encounter.
If you go anywhere, you're going to die. That's my theory. I mean, literally fucking anywhere.
It is a nice day outside. Weird, nothing happens. Okay. You advance to the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. So
Alright,
we
let's run it.
have Reporter's Bag, which is an extra inventory slot. We have 4 inventory slots, currently only 1 item.
That doesn't help us at the moment.
Deduction, bonus XP gain for completing a mystery.
That's... I don't know if that'll help us enough.
And Leadership, +1 Charisma and natural ability to guide others. And we're just gonna go to Reason, and we're gonna pick Reason no matter what.
Yeah, and I hope it's enough to get us to at least 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, it says +4, so that
Okay.
should...
Then we're at least going to live now.
I think so. So do we... I'm not a huge fan of the Reporter's Bag. I'm
I'd say
much
leader-
more interested
leadership.
in Deduction or Leadership.
I say leadership. Natural ability to guide others, that way may amount to the Force.
I think it's just we will have an option to lead people, and +1 Charisma will help us, because Charisma is kind of a bad stat for us. Okay, we're good.
We're beat up, though.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna die, but we're not gonna die immediately. Alright, the alarming account of abnormal arms.
So I wonder what the second ending is for the one we solved. We can't go back. We can't go back there, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Chilling
So the
Chronicle of the Crimson Cape. Were there only 2 endings for this one?
That's what it said. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Go to the top.
So
What the
while
hell?
I was figuring out how to like play the game,
Oh,
I
okay,
did this one.
got it. Okay. You feeling Hey Sailor?
I'm kind of interested in the Crimson Cape.
Okay. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamento.
Hey, we did last time, and we got her corpse dust.
Right. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another child is killed. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses, and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. And gather gossip about the current mystery once for the side challenge.
We can do that.
He hasn't been the same since he came back.
Did you
Did
hear
you
it?
hear-
There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes.
Would you elaborate on those holes?
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
My asshole is my best friend. It's been so hard to get any lately.
Oh,
we
shit! Kohaku,
will you?
+1 knowledge.
Oh, well thank you. So we have an ally now. That's good. Kohaku smiles faintly.
Maybe this is what leadership is like.
Can we get a third ally? Cade smiles faintly.
Give me a break.
I guess not everybody's into the Force.
Alright, that didn't count as gathering gossip about the current mystery.
I wonder how
So,
much. Wonder how much gossip it's asking for.
just the one, but we need one piece of gossip that is relevant to our case.
Oh, I see. Something that actually means something. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor.
We have pretty good perception if we wanted to observe the smog.
I think we should. And success. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomena. Do-do-do-do-do.
Phenomena. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do. Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
You reported it to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamano.
But first,
Coffee. Yesterday, she told me she saw it again. Kyrie is taking their pen apart and putting it back together over and over. They seem relaxed.
it's been so hard to get any sleep lately.
You are always such a kidder. Doi is staring at the clouds. They look like head. They look fine. Girl whispers, clap, clap. Clap, clap. Yeah, I should probably leave her alone.
Student is mumbling something to herself. Oh, hey. You weren't here before. It sounds strange, but I believe you.
Student F.
Alright, well, we're gathering quite the party here.
Did you hear the... Never mind. Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird. Almost like semen. Although if that is semen, you might want to see a doctor.
And if you know what semen tastes like, you might want to see... I don't know. I'm told miso soup tastes a lot like semen.
I'm not a big fan of it myself.
Okay.
Your compass helps you find your way. Feeling like you are on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey, kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building.
Could you lend me a hand?
I don't want to.
We have an okay strength. But if we fuck it up, we might die.
Go ahead. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. Not a bad trade.
Not a bad trade.
You read a story about vengeful samurai, known for wearing a crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. Alright, so look at that. That ties right into that little side note we've got there.
Aha!
Sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. This is not a games.
Huh. That did not work, though. That was not what we needed.
I think it needs to be gossip directly tying into the red cape, or the man wearing it. Like, I'm flying purely on adventure game instincts here. You catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention.
Grown.
Yeah, get it? Draws, because art.
Uh-oh.
Fuck! You gasp in pure horror. The twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you sick.
You make me sick.
Oh god, we're in trouble. Can we meditate out of combat?
Nope.
Resisting the unknown horror was taking its toll upon your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles upon your open eyes, reality starts to crumble. Old God is ready to return once more. Stamina lost.
We didn't unlock any new achievements.
Is there any saving a game?
Only if you walk away. You can't, like, save scum.
So you can save, continue, but not save state, as it were.
Correct.
Okay.
I am curious what the skin achievement is.
Lose your playthrough due to stamina loss, which we have done.
But that unlocks experimental drug.
Oh, I
This
see.
is
So that's
meet
what
your
it's-
other neighbor, which unlocks Mori K. One of these.
Oh wow, so it actually tells you.
Oh hey! At any point in the game, have 4 followers.
Nice.
Huh. We came pretty close to that.
Yeah, I do see 96 slots. That's cool.
At any point in the game, have 30 cigarettes in your inventory.
Hey, you smoke? Mind if I do?
Purify 2 cursed places in a single playthrough.
Hmm.
Oh, I've earned the ritual robe before. Interesting. Deal 10 damage with a single kick. Ah, Junior Scout. Investigate 20 locations with a compass equipped.
Yeah, it's too bad it doesn't give us an overall
Take
tracker.
a hostage?
Oh my.
I don't even know where to begin.
While you're perusing those, let me relieve myself, BRB.
I still
Okay.
haven't found the skin removal achievement.
Hmm. Ooh, Skittles.
Own both baseball bats.
Ooh, exotic Skittles. Shocking lime, ghoulish green apple, rattled raspberry, Citrus Scream, and Spine Tingling Tangerine.
I have no
Nice.
idea. I have no idea what the achievement was that we got that. Oh, achievements unlocked 2. So there's only these 2. I don't get it.
Hmm. I don't know what any of that means, unfortunately.
Alright. New story.
If it's your first time playing one of the core ideas behind World of Horror is modularity, allowing you to mix and match various card packs with different content. Simply select card packs you want to be included and continue by pressing the arrow on the bottom. One last thing.
Mm-hmm.
A tall man left a suitcase for you this morning. He said you will know the password. I wonder, what could that mean? What does that mean?
That's the random seed for the run.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so, how did we feel about the photographer?
I mean, what did that flash really do for us? We got hit every time.
Alright, let's try the swim team captain.
Okay.
In the beginning, no one had any idea what we were up against.
Hmm.
Again?
Why not? We didn't actually get anywhere toward it.
I've never actually been to the lighthouse.
The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys, so that's A, B, C, D, and E in the top right, of which we captured D on the last run by solving the 4th mystery.
Okay.
So I wonder something. Could those be in order of difficulty from left to right? Those mysteries?
Oh, I don't think so, but maybe.
Well, we've seen the 4th. Let me down these Skittles real quick.
Gasp! No water bottle. The demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and most recently the death of 6 people suspected as arson. You don't see anything weird.
Well, we don't really need any of that right now.
I am
Aside from the
curious as
XP.
to whether this is our max. It was. Okay. So it did not help us go over.
Well, here's one thing I learned from that last death.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be a lot more sparing with our health stats.
Yep. Alright, we've got the eerie episode of Evolving Eels, the horrible history of household hell, the alarming account of abnormal arms, bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist, or the vicious verses of a violent vigil.
Why is it that the 4th one seemed to be the funniest each time? And the only one that carried over from the last run was the 3rd one now.
Arms, yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of want to do the eerie episode of the Evolving Eels.
I bet you do. Sure, have at it. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish.
I have a weird friend who studies fish.
And we have an ally right at the start. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, they return with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? They grin.
I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please?
Alright, side note, 2 seaside investigations.
Ooh, there's a hardware shop at the
Nice,
seaside.
nice. By the beautiful sea.
Yes. But let's look at everything else first. Energy
One
drink,
dexterity until the end of the current mystery.
flashlight,
Add a perception.
and it's a light source. And salt.
Deals 8 damage to ghost type Pokemon. Pretty good weapon, but I don't think.
Ha! I booped him on
Aw.
the nose and got an achievement for booping him on the nose.
Aww. The compass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we do have an ally. Kana.
Yeah, you can't.
Friendly neighbor and important. Receive -1 damage from attacks during combat encounters. That's
So this ally.
super
So this
good.
ally. This ally is armor. Kana looks at you, waiting.
The finery of surrounding ourselves with the non-binary.
You can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head.
Well, we can't benefit from the +1.
You may be going. Oh, fucking. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea.
Well, that...
Couldn't have fucking did that in the opposite order, huh, game?
Nope.
Well, we got the sticky note.
Yep.
You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger.
What can we learn about this spider? It appears to have 4 large forward-facing eyes. The way that the tips of the feet are extremely thin would indicate something that spends most of its time in its web. But most web spiders have curved inward tips of their feet. So, hard to say. I actually don't know eye patterns of spiders very well, and that would be what we would identify this with. Big pedipalps, though. Or big... not pedipalps. How do you pronounce that? Chelesserai? Chelesserai. A word that I very rarely say out loud. Anyway... Oh, nice ring, man. Nice ring.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it's competing with our compass. So do we want to just sell it for 2 money?
Yes.
A fancy ring turned up during an investigation. No weird markings. You could try and sell it. Fancy. Um,
Yeah, use it.
you've managed to sell the nice ring, plus 2 funds.
Cool. Money could be important.
Connor, dude's working at the school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't?
It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week.
Why don't you check out the hardware store?
Hmm.
Boop.
Flashlight. But do you really think that's going to get you an achievement?
Oh.
That could
carpenter
play in
hammer.
really importantly.
Small chance of recovering lost stamina after defeating an enemy. Can of acid.
We don't expect to deal with any.
And a crowbar.
That's really good. Those are better attack stats, but more expensive than the hammer.
Well, we can afford any of these.
Honestly, I think the difference between the carpenter hammer and the crowbar just might make life and death, especially if we continue getting cavalier with our health.
The thing about the thing about the hammer is that it's not very good as a weapon because you'll almost never hit with it. What a great song. But recovering health is recovering health. Discount item. A blue gem.
Wow.
Trinket. Important. It feels cold in your hand. What is it? Oh, item added to storage. Didn't mean to do that. It vibrates slightly in your hand. Okay. I think we just got something super important, and I have no idea what to do with it. Well, I mean, it's tagged important, so obviously. But, okay. Well. Do you like hurting other people? That's a Hotline
that's
Miami.
That's a loaded question, isn't it?
That's a Hotline Miami quote.
So you bought the hammer?
Yep.
Okay.
Bought the hammer, then bought the discount. We have 1 fund left. But we have a blue gem, and we've got the hammer. Okay, so break into the school. Do we want to get a spell?
It did us some good last time. Enough, just barely the fuck enough to solve a mystery, but some good.
Flesh regrowth. +3 stamina, but -2 maximum stamina.
That seems desperate.
But it would prevent us from dying.
It would prevent us.
This is good to have in our back pocket, where if an event would kill us, we can say, no, we don't.
It would slow down our death.
Yes. But sometimes that's all we need.
Yeah. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea.
Needs paranoia status. Ooh. Oh.
Wait, we had it? When?
I think that was a bug. We do not have the paranoia status.
Oh my. You find obvious clues related to the cult's activities in every article you read. Their arrogance is going to be their downfall. You tear the incriminating paragraphs from their pages and arrange them in an elaborate sequence. The librarians soon discover your vandalism and throw you out in disgust. Unless you need to have that status or whatever the black button is calling for to get a positive, Oh, the neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. A positive outcome I was going for. And if you click the black button without it, then it's just going to be bad stuff.
Well, it's not bad stuff. -5 Doom is -5% Doom is incredible, right?
That's pretty high on what I assume is a scale of 100.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling like it's watching us?
How can they sip their soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature?
Hey Dork, I'm with you. Why are we going back to my place?
Hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's falling behind here.
Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you could really use a drink. We have one fund, and our options are get the most expensive one or get the least expensive one.
I'm curious what happens if we go for most expensive, knowing pretty well we don't have the money for it.
Probably we spend one fund to get a stamina, but we're at max stamina.
Well, we gotta get and soda.
Maybe we'll get it as an item.
And when do we go for science?
The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. -1 funds.
Huh.
I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out!
Is this eel even alive?
Okay.
As you prepare a bath and a cigarette, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Well, ice-cold gets us reason,
historically.
So I think we'd better do that, because a hot bath would be utterly useless. Ice-cold water revitalizes you, and you're ready for the investigation.
+10 experience.
Interesting. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes.
Legend from the prefecture. Eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside human...
Beep, 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 beep.
That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems.
You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with.
Alright. Third of the way there.
When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Let's check them out.
Uh-oh.
Bad luck. Well, we can't afford this. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. What happens now?
Apparently nothing. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there.
You shrug noncommittally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash.
Ooh, this is dangerous.
Wait, how'd you see that?
Hovering over the threat level bar.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we have to do this, so let's just be careful. Following a barking sound, you find yourself on a beach, surrounded by rocks.
Goblin seal! It's a goblin
Roll
shark.
for initiative!
It's a seal. It's a goblin shark seal. Alright, so the kick is a little less than 50. It only does 2 damage. Oh, but it's actually 55? What is this? No, yes. Okay. Perfect. So we could just do 4 kicks, and that would be
8 damage. What
more
about
like
what's the
6 with a chance to hit, but yeah. Or
What's
we
the-
could
what's the hammer do?
twice as much damage, and it's actually faster than the kick, but it only has a 36% chance to hit.
It's not faster enough to give us any more hits.
But what about
2 hammer hits with 2 preps.
that? That is a guaranteed 8 damage.
Now, question. Prep is 36 time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could we do that and then have the prep stand for the next turn?
I think so. And then we do attack, prep, attack, prep, attack.
And that'll take it down. Let's do it and hope that's how it works. Oh, we hit it for 5 health each time.
Interesting.
Okay, so this won't much matter, but attack, prep, attack, prep. Oh, no, we can't do that because of time. Do we want to do for science or prep, attack to guarantee that we beat it? Yeah, fuck it, let's do for science.
Okay. Well,
Either we got supremely lucky or the prep carried over. I don't know which.
Oh, and the hammer restored the health that we lost.
Excellent. Hurting other people feels good. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell are they? Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered.
So we've got shit for knowledge, but we are dexterous is our strong thing.
Lighting the candles will probably be our better shot with our dex. Picking up the book and studying the writing are probably going to require knowledge.
One of them might be perception instead of knowledge. Studying the blackboard might be perception. But either way, lighting the candles I'm okay with.
That's our best stat. Let's do it. The moment you light the remaining candle, the ground under the sigil collapses, revealing an impossibly deep hole.
Cool.
Its walls are carved into a spiral shape, giving it the illusion of movement. Because it's an illusion, right?
Well, that was a lot of experience, but
We lost a lot of reason, though.
Yep.
Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. And we literally cannot do anything else. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Can we take a bath in this place? No, seriously, if we can, we should get some reason back.
Uh-oh.
The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Okay, that was a bad move. You finally find Kana.
I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too.
It's only a subdural hematoma. Oh my god. Well,
That would be, like, almost all of our reason.
well, let's think for just a minute here. Suppose we take Kana to a hospital. It's going to raise awareness that there's shit going on here.
Also,
If
it
we
might
took
cost
her-
money that we don't have any longer.
Well, we didn't suffer any ill consequences for not being able to pay our bills, right?
It's true.
Maybe that's a bug that we can exploit. On the other hand, if yeah. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area.
Maybe if we had an energy drink, we could stay up, but
When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask about your friend, you are met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must have been too late to help. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes? Sitting before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friend again. So we got ending B, and our health is actually pretty admirable compared to last time.
yep. But our reason is more than halfway fucked up.
It's better than last time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Doom's
how
a
did
little
we?
bit lower than last time, too.
Hmm. So how did we wake out for solving this mystery?
Uh, how did we what?
How did we make out for solving this mystery?
Well, doesn't seem great. Gotta admit.
Hmm. We have a level up. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more.
Treatment and surgery actions cost more.
Hmm. Well, we can live with that for right now. And we have level up ability.
It's true, we do.
We do not have. We did not get a key from this one.
Ooh, fast swimmer. What the fuck is that? Ooh, faster offensive actions. Running
like that.
shoes, smaller doom penalty for running from combat. Well,
So we
we
chose
can't
the
run
god,
for combat, so...
so that's utterly useless.
Yep.
We saw what leadership can do. It gives us more charisma and apparently a longer list of allies.
Yep.
So leadership or fast swimmer. Do you know what they call a fast swimmer in the medical field?
A sperm?
Well, specifically the sperm that becomes half of a baby. We call it the miracle of birth. The fast swimmer. Get it?
Thank you. Thank you, Alpha.
Anytime.
Alright. Leaning into that charisma.
Cool. Pretty well rounded now, aside from knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we get the key at that point. Never mind. Alright, so we have solved Mystery A for this run. Let's get some reason back. In Yon, some of our readers report a strange tall man dressed in white taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. Please take care and avoid traveling alone. Oh shit, you know what? There's a voice I should have done for that.
Three, two, one.
Blast off.
Interesting.
That's a nice movie poster. Does changing clothes do anything for us mechanically? Looking good. Oh hey, we just got a fund.
Did we?
Yeah,
Inside
look.
a figurine, you find some money.
Oh,
Cool.
okay, cool.
Alright, so the captain, teacher's pet outfit, the gym clothes outfit, and Sakhalin. I don't know what that means. I feel like if someone wears glasses, then they should wear glasses.
Teacher's pet is kind of sexy.
I think this person is 20, so I'll allow it.
Why would anything younger be too anime for you?
Yes.
Cold gets us the reason. Can we bath multiple times?
We cannot.
Oh. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door.
The alarming account of abnormal arms.
Okay. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant.
Alright, so far, 3 of your neighbors have been murdered.
Have
3
been
of your
what?
neighbors have died in, like, the last 3 days.
How did they die?
One was eaten by eels, the other was eaten by eels, and this one was strangled to death.
No, I mean, at their most simplest, how did they die? What's the one word? Must I do everything?
Yes. Murder! Sorry, it occurred to me right before you said it.
Okay. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats?
Abnormal anatomy. Investigate the hospital location twice to complete this quest.
We may as well do that. It didn't work out any less for us last time. Hospital's right underneath downtown. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Now, here we can test the black button, whether that's really a bug or not.
Yes, now it won't let me in.
Okay, so it may be a bug if that pertains to status.
Yep.
Branded.
Like cattle!
Like cattle! Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters?
That's very bad.
Once more and we solve the sticky note. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The doors open.
This is probably a luck check.
Elevator doors open, revealing a hospital corridor. The Anatomical Museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. I'm guessing that's just the abnormal anomaly, or anatomy thing.
Yep.
We lose a reason, but we solve the sticky note.
Yep.
Have we had any positive things happen from solving those yet?
I have. I don't
Okay,
know if you've seen one yet.
that's fine. If you know, then you know. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There is no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness.
Do you live here? I've never seen you.
Oh boy.
Oh god, and she's attacking Reason.
It's not roll for initiative anymore. You know what it is?
What?
It's Massive Mommy Milkers!
Do you think, she is well endowed?
Oh,
in
I
the
don't know.
bust?
No idea. All I know is that prep hammer trick has been really, really good. And with 19 HP, I like our chances a lot. Oh, you want to do some dodging instead?
I think I do.
Well, this might tell us once and for all, too, whether prep carries over turns.
Aha! We dodged the attack. Okay.
We made the dodge, and we have a prep working for us right now. So it would be attack before prep now.
Yep.
Oh, not enough. Try for a strong. Alright, well, I would have said attack and then strong attack, because the strong attack has a little bit better, Oh, you want to do it that way? We got hit.
But we did succeed in the attack again, which is becoming increasing evidence that prep does carry over.
I would do prep, attack, prep,
We already prepared.
strong attack. Alright, then I would do attack, prep, strong attack. In that order.
Or
Oh,
we
we-
just do two
oh, we
strong
have enough-
attacks.
Oh, that's good. We have enough time to do it. Let's do it. Fantastic. I think we've got a really, really good attack system here.
Yeah, having faster attacks is really quite nice.
You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Your text.
You knock on your friend's door and wait.
Huh. Kana's not home. You should check later. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow color.
Scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it.
Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. Good stamina roll. So, we haven't seen anything higher than a 12, and I don't think anything lower than a 5 yet.
You
We should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Mr. Wu. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story.
Share your experience would probably succeed, but also increase doom.
Doom is at 30, and we are in the second mystery.
What's that picture would probably hurt our reason.
I say let's share. Let's help him out.
Ooh!
Crit! Okay,
Yeah.
so it is a D12. It must be. It can't be 2D6.
Yeah.
Incredible! He shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? Sensing the story will be a huge hit, he pays you a token of appreciation.
Well, minus 15 experience, which I don't particularly love, but...
Actually, I noticed something.
Why are there
before
tits? Oh, one neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Okay, that's why there's tits.
Actually, one thing I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
So did you notice that the goal number was 12 on that last roll and didn't indicate a stat, even luck?
Yes.
So I wonder if that was. I wonder if we are indeed rolling a D12. I wonder if that was a guaranteed success.
But there are certain things that are guaranteed success. But I guess you could fail if the threat is high enough. Like, if the threat goes up, you get a modifier to the skill check, and you could, I guess, then fail.
Maybe. But
Either way.
I'm willing to go with the theory that we're rolling a straight D12. And that's how this is going.
I suspect you are correct.
That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Hey, you got an achievement for something.
Rolling a 1.
Oh, the crit fail. Or, no, crit success.
Yep.
You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in.
Fetch me my door answering hammer.
Did you get an achievement for rolling a 12?
No, but it also
Okay.
wasn't a natural 12.
Up. Time to fight.
2 stamina a hit.
Can we get away with prep strong, prep strong? Don't commit to it, I just want to see it.
Okay.
No, we cannot. We can get away with prep standard, prep attack.
Which is...
It gets us 10 damage. Which
10 damage versus...
6 damage.
6 damage, but we have
Allows
a
us
chance
allows
to
us
dodge.
allows us dodge capability.
So 6 will take us 4...
5.
It'll
take
with
us
the
5
last
turns.
turn, with the last turn, us not dodging.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So let's see how well this works for us.
Ooh,
Oh,
concussion.
we got hurt. What does that do?
-1 knowledge until the end of the current mystery. Well, that's
Oh,
probably actually fine.
that's fine. We're not playing on knowledge anyway. Keep it up.
Ah, we
Good.
dodged that one.
That's good. Again.
13 hit points.
This will do 6, and then if we don't do a dodge, we can finish this.
Okay.
Prep strong, prep standard. Doesn't much matter what order.
Wait, what's that?
Do we get his bat? Yes, we do! Now, I know there are achievements pertaining to the bat, but how are its
There's
stats?
2 different baseball bats.
The bat's faster
No, the bat is slower.
than the carpenter hammer?
Yes, the Carpenter Hammer only takes 45, or only takes 75 time. The baseball bat takes
Oh.
95 time.
Oh, I see. So lower speed is better.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Improved chance to hit, though, so if we don't want to spend time prepping. But the HP levels we've seen so far have not been terrible. And we can get stamina back from this, which is from the hammer, which is immensely valuable.
Yep. I'm going to put the baseball bat in storage for now.
Okay. Let's check the building plan to find out if there's a place where all the vents connect. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash. Okay, we've seen this encounter. We lose reason but gain money.
And now we've got a lot of money. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be?
This must be the final. We have no other options.
So, where could we spend money?
No, nowhere at this point.
Oh, we're locked in. Okay,
We're at
cool.
the final event,
All right.
or at least what historically has been the final event, judging by the blocking of the navigation. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cussing, you find a light switch, and gasp in horror. That's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you smell something vile and rotten. Only one thing to be done. Unless you think you can find something.
Coochie, coochie, coochie. We don't have a light source.
You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. Jesus God. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. I'm guessing ending A is just the star ending of each case.
Yeah. So the thorough investigation gives us 15 XP. This is all very standard.
Seems to be. We've gotten this all 3 times we've solved a case tonight.
Yep. The old god stirs.
The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse
is getting longer.
What's that give us up there?
Each day. The lighthouse gets one additional floor.
What does that mean?
I guess lighthouse is the final level and we have to climb to the summit. And
That's
I guess,
my guess.
That just got harder.
So the lighthouse is essentially the permanent level 6, I would guess. We're given the 5 cases as our base levels, and then we have the keys to get up there.
Yep.
Well, I think that this is going to take us... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that unless we actually have the keys.
Oh, we only have one. Oh, interesting.
We didn't get the second one because we didn't visit the mailbox yet.
I thought we found the key in his mouth, though.
We did, but I don't think we actually gain it until this point right here.
I see.
So we just got C, which lines up with the third poster on the wall. So the posters for the mysteries literally go A, B, C, D, E as pertains to the key slots. And this is going to take us, assuming we survive, at least one more week to get through a single playthrough of this. And I think from a stream perspective, that would be really good to get to the end of one playthrough. You feel it is 10:55. You feel like going one more for tonight?
Yeah.
Cool.
The search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. You don't have any VHS cassettes to watch.
All in all, we're not exactly hurting for stamina. We definitely need to get our reason pulled back up just a little bit.
Yep.
But careful. Don't start a mystery without taking a bath.
I did. I took a cold bath. We were at 9 reason, now we're at 10.
Oh, I completely missed that. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay, then, yeah, let's proceed.
Hey!
Still got some fucker watching us. We have B, D, and E.
The horrible history of household hell, the bizarre Bruit of blood-curdling botanist, and the vicious verses of a violent vigil. I picked the last two, you picked this one.
I will choose... because I think it's a funny title, The Blood-Curdling Botanist.
That was going to be my choice as well.
Alpha Silver's Bizarre Adventure.
Your
neighbor
asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo.
Ah, shit.
Where is he and why would he need so much fertilizer? You've got the business... Oh, sorry, that's you.
You've got the business end of a gardening company where the missing man was Oh, shit. Sorry, you've got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Business end, oh boy. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful.
The music is more sinister now than it's been.
I barely hear it now.
Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Discipline. Gain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks.
That would have been nice on the previous... Oh, that's good. Okay, so our stamina system is good now precisely because of the attack system we've got, which I think makes Hot Bath the single most important thing we could grab. Okay. And do we want to start bringing up our knowledge to level out with the other stats, or do we want to start really running with something?
I would like to really start running with Dex.
Okay. So then hot bath Dex. So I guess every 100 points is a level up. It doesn't scale.
Yep.
That's actually helpful. Cool.
And
we
have an incredible amount of money.
Yeah, it's time we start using it.
Oh, we do have a tiny key. This is the tiny key that we got in his mouth.
Can be used to open certain locks.
I found one place where you can use it, and it's inside the school.
Was it the context of an encounter, or did you have to click somewhere in a picture to get it?
Inside the context of clicking a picture. It's in a locker room.
Okay. Alright. Well, speaking of the school, that's our sticky note this time.
Indeed.
I wonder if we can get ourselves a better weapon first. Or a B item.
I'm kind of loving the hammer because it's so fast.
Okay.
But,
or a B item. Or a B item, if nothing else. May as well get something to fill the slot, right?
Yeah, your B item is like your outfit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hit the school then.
Money. Hardware shop or non-hardware shop?
Depends on what you're after, I guess. I don't know enough about the stores to be able to tell you.
Me either.
Well, when in doubt, choose Doggo. Nah.
Backpack is slot B. Oh, the flashlight is also slot B.
The backpack is... how many?
Backpack is 2, and it gives 2 funds to buy, and gives 2 additional inventory slots. And the flashlight is +1 perception, so I bring it from 7 to 8, and also is a light source.
What's the salt count as?
Just a usable trinket. It's food. You can use it to fuck up a ghost.
I say the flashlight.
I agree.
The batteries seem okay.
I hope the batteries are still okay.
Alright, we still have 3 funds. Do we want to check the hardware store?
4 damage at 75.
We can afford the Doom. We're well ahead of average as of starting the 3rd case.
This is the same as last time.
What's that shovel?
Oh, you're right, it is different. Small chance of gaining funds after defeating an enemy. It does 6 damage, but
it takes way too long to hit.
120 speed as opposed to 75 speed.
This depends
So
on how much you want to farm money.
It's 50% more damage, but
Do we need to?
more than 50% speed, so it is less efficient than the hammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we need to farm money right now? Because look at what else it gives us.
Yeah, the funds, but also it costs 3 funds. So
Yeah, I don't think we need to farm money at this point. We can do better with the money we're carrying.
or do we want to restock for 3 doom?
I don't think that's necessary. Our hammer is still really good, all things considered.
Okay. Let's see
But
what
anyway,
his colleagues have to say.
A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. Or combat. And it's a ghoul, which puts us in a little bit of trouble, actually.
Hey girl, you single?
What's our spell again?
Regenerating flesh.
Ugh.
Flesh regrowth, so we heal, but it kills our max health.
This thing is the ghoul would not be corporeal, would it?
Ghouls are corporeal.
Oh, they are? Then we
Ghouls
can
are
beat her.
ghouls are flesh-eating zombies.
Then we can beat her up. Can you load that sequence you saved earlier? Oh, so you have to save it fresh every combat, huh?
Pure so. Ooh, 23. What can we do with 23?
2 attack boosts before the super attack. Well, actually, no. The prep gives us 100%, so never mind that. Is there something we can use to strengthen the attack? Like deal more damage with it.
No.
Damn. Then this is probably our best thing.
I'll throw 2 attack boosts in there anyway.
Yeah, we took a hit. That's okay. Do that same thing again and it'll give us 10 damage. No, 6 damage. Yeah, if you do that, that'll do 10, and then we can finish this next turn.
I'm gonna do this because this will give us 6 damage, then we'll have 10. We can do the 10 next time, and
That's
we
fair
might
enough.
dodge the attack this time.
That's fair enough.
We did not dodge.
The dodges have done us nothing so far. Whatever, let's end this.
Sure,
Boy, that felt good.
Sorry.
I said, boy, that felt good.
Shirasan has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it.
Don't forget, we still have the sticky note.
Yep, we do.
You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend. Okay, we've been on this one.
So this is funds for experience.
Or the chat. What do you think?
Yeah, another level up would not hurt.
Indeed. All right, so it looks like the meat of the what's the word? Encounters seem to be static. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, or at least some parts of it. The house is somewhere in a nearby forest.
Alright, now let's go do the school stuff to get our mycology mania.
Okay.
We do have leadership. Let's go to the schoolyard.
Well, gossip isn't going to help us at this moment.
Ah, it sounds strange, but I believe you. If didn't make those drawings, then who did? Have you heard about this computer program that I will help you?
One more gets us an achievement.
Did you hear? There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes. Give me a break.
Boo.
So we've got, oh no, -1 perception, +1 charisma, +1 dexterity.
Well, you wanted Dex, so...
I know there is a way to, like, ritually sacrifice people.
Why do you want to do that?
Alright, we have shed the dead weight.
You bump into one of your teammates in the gym.
Hey, Takahashi.
She says, looking over you with her brows furrowed.
Are you doing okay? You've been acting really weird lately, and you look super tired.
You shouldn't burden her with everything that's going on. But
we do have a lot of charisma.
yeah, I think an explanation. Oh, it was luck. And we just made it. You hesitate, but after a deep breath, you tell her what's really going on. Shockingly, she believes you and wants to help. You try to convince her that you're fine on your own, but she's clearly made up her mind. You feel guilty letting her get involved, but you know she'll be a big help. And this gives us maybe a better shot at getting that 4 ally achievement.
She's always had my back, is her tag. And her
And
ability is she's carrying an empty bag, allows 1 additional inventory slot.
Okay. Not that I see us packing heavily enough for that to count.
Well, 5
Maybe,
items is nice.
Indeed.
We should have kept that guy. We would have had our idol award.
What if the schoolyard gives us another chance?
It costs us 3 doom every time we do this.
Do you want the achievement bad enough? Damn. It's too bad.
Wait, we didn't need to do this again, did we?
You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. We lost money somewhere along the way. I wasn't looking at the bottom.
Huh. Open the cabinet?
Yeah, why not? Using a key you find, you open the trophy case and take an old golden goblet without a plaque.
That was the tiny key that we had.
Indeed. So we traded that in for a goblet. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals?
Cordyceps fungus is the fungus that infects bugs and causes them to, like, turn into zombies where they're, like, moldering and sprouting, and they climb to the highest point they can find, and then they just sit there and just wait to die, and then the fungus sprouts from its body and then releases the spores from a high location where the wind can pick it up and spread it to more things. Goblet. Important. Container. Constantly cold to the touch. It looks ancient. What was it doing in school? So the blue gem and the goblet are both cold and important.
So are my testicles. What's your point?
Well, unlike your testicles, I'm holding these two things.
Right. So
I just want to know what we do with them.
it's telling us to go to the forest. Maybe it'll be made clearer later. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change.
Ooh,
The threat level is up.
I do not like that.
Where are we? What is it? Dangerous?
It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other.
What's the threat level?
Dangerous.
Yeah,
-1
okay.
modifier to all skill checks, and stamina and reason penalties are increased.
I see.
And now everything has been replaced with look at the fucking forest.
Hey, we got an achievement. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing.
Destroying the shrine would probably improve our reason.
And probably requires a strength test.
And our
Strength is up the middle at this point.
Yeah. Praying would probably give us something, but damage our reason. Or what do you think prayer would do as a skill check?
As a skill check,
Knowledge?
best guess, charisma.
Well, we did just pump charisma. Oh, perception.
Perception, and we did really well no matter how goddamn way. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue.
+5 experience. I do love experience. We're almost halfway there.
The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back.
I wonder if our compass will help us here.
It did last time, and it seems to every time. Almost. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of a ritual in the clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is on a large rock. Climbing would be either strength or dex.
Well, no other choice. Let's hope it's Dex. Oh boy.
Strength check fail. You fall down and injure yourself. Luckily, you manage to limp away unnoticed. So that's only a stam hint. Pick another.
Abandoned hut.
It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it?
Tap into his power.
I was going to suggest against that, but you feel you've attracted the attention of something terrible. The dirt road looks promising, but it branches in two different directions. Which one, if either, is the correct one?
Forest.
In the forest, you hear faint whispering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer.
Oh, it's absolutely going to maul
You
us.
have to.
But we have
Yeah,
to.
yeah, but this is principle. We have to help him. You free the injured dog. Thankful the animal follows you, and we have the fourth ally.
Doodle-doo-doo. Attack dog.
And it was a luck check on top of that.
Talk.
Dog.
You
Attack
can
dog.
pet the dog! 10 out of
Aw.
10. Perfect game.
Aw, good pupper. Aw.
+1 extra damage is pretty great. Not so
Oh.
much with our strategy where we do very infrequent attacks, but like...
If we do 2 attacks in 1 turn, that adds up.
Mm-hmm.
There are some math games to be done here. Next. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes, which kinda sorta looks like the mystery machine if you really look at it up close.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement.
I didn't think they had basements in Japan. That's like
Apparently
not being
so-
racist. I think that's just like
their thing.
being on an island. I feel like they flood more frequently. I don't know.
That would make sense. As opposed to a big old mainland like the one we live on. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place.
Come with me if you want to live.
Uh...
Plants are attacking you. You must protect the injured Shiro-san and lead him to safety. He will continue to lose health each turn.
Well, hang on. What? I gotta think about this a little bit. So... So we're protecting this time. Are you saying we can't actually beat anything up? Yeah, protect and lead.
We could look at his injuries.
Do we want to do that now with his,
I earnestly don't know. We might notice something that we won't have a chance to check outside of combat.
Well, if we do that, we can't do literally anything else here for a one turn.
Yep.
I think this may be the boss battle for this case, so take with that what you will, as my guess.
He has 12 hit points. He'll go down to 8 hit points. I'm gonna risk it.
Okay. Shiro, what? The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it bursts the fruiting body of a fungus.
Okay, I'm glad I did that.
Are you?
Yes, I would not want to have helped him go back to his family when he is in fact possessed by cordyceps fungus. And then he would infect his wife.
So are we better off just killing him?
I think that's probably going to be the correct thing for us to do.
Well, in that case, let's do our prep attack strategy.
We have enough allies that our allies will do 100, or will take 100 time to do 8 damage. So that is another thing that we should keep in mind. That the
if they hit, there's a base percentage of 70.
Yes.
A good chance, but not.
But I think we can do that with prep if we want to, or with attack boosts as well. So something to consider. Anyway, 24 hit points, and he's doing 3 damage to all. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to do this pretty quick. Actually, maybe throw your spell. Because
I'll throw the spell if things get bad, but right now things are okay.
do we want to risk the biscuit and have our allies attack twice? Try for 16.
Here's what I'll do. I'll do dodge, prep, special attack, 3 attack boosts, That'll make the allies' attack automatically hit for 8 damage next turn.
Okay. Then we only have to worry about 7 out of 10 for the second.
Okay, he did hit us.
We
So
are
that
going to
sucks.
have to. We're going to have to boost our health somehow. Wait, hold it. Wait. Before you commit, what's the ally attacks time?
This... Oh, no, it's 2 damage short.
It's only 81. When did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know how this works. Can we squeeze an extra 2 damage out of this somewhere?
How much is the super attack for time?
70.
73 against 81. Take that out and pull another ally attack. We have the math to do it.
You're right.
Take out the super, put in ally, and
But that's only 1 damage, not 2 damage. We'll be at 16 damage, we need 17.
I mean, what would be the harm in getting the extra hit in anyway? I don't think we're going to be able to
Oh
do
no,
two.
you're absolutely right.
I don't think we have a way to do 2.
But that does mean that we should try and dodge this turn and do 1 damage.
You wanna just do that? Alright, yeah. Go ahead. Go for it. So ally attack. And then do another prep. I'd say make it a prep. Yeah. You wanna do that?
No. This is the better thing to do.
Fortunately, it worked.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
Mm-hmm.
We have a prep in play. Any 2 attacks will do it.
The power of friendship!
I hate that we had to do it this way.
Hurting other people feels good.
The fungus dies, and with it, the gardener. With nobody to grow from, you hope that's the end of it. You finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you. They were protecting you from the unnatural form of life.
Oh, that's kind of touching.
Weakened, you stumble out of the mansion, hoping to forget. Save.
Got ending B. I wonder if
I am-
ending A was like getting him out without examining his wounds and he would actually have been fine.
Yeah, saving him in some way.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
we are down. That's good. Let's resolve the level up, and then I think we can call it for the night.
Well,
That doesn't help
us.
That doesn't help us at all. That's just a straight knowledge. And discipline was what again? Yeah, we may want to consider getting some help on stamina. So either folklore or discipline.
I'm gonna go with folklore, and I'm gonna go with knowledge to help round us out a bit.
Okay.
Because that'll kick us up from a 5 to a 7, which means we will succeed. On average, we will succeed without having if we don't have penalties.
Right.
A 6 would be on average we would succeed.
Hmm.
No, a 6 would
and
be
7
on
are
A 6 would
6 and
be,
7,
on average,
7.
we would almost always succeed. Not almost always. We would succeed a little bit less than we failed, but with
7 would
7
be
we
a
would
little bit
succeed
more.
a little bit more. Yeah.
What? I'd have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday. Right? And the time skip is...
Plus 5%
Oof.
doom.
That's a hurt.
Mhm.
BFC. Alright, that'll give us key D, and
A ghost gray mist envelops the whole town.
let's get ourselves prepped to go for the next mystery and make that our stopping point. Well, stamina and reason are both at 5. Or 6, rather.
Hot bath. Improved resting at home.
We haven't been making much utilization of our spells.
It's true, but our spell doesn't cost reason. Our spell costs max stamina. I guess we
Yeah,
should go
that's
with... I really don't know what hot bath does.
Well, only one way to find out. Let's select something and see what happens.
Cold water helps you to organize your thoughts, plus 1 reason.
Well, apparently nothing unless we can bathe again.
You don't
With
see anything
that-
weird.
Can we bathe again with that perk? Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in the downtown area with their throats slashed. Can we bathe a second time with this new perk?
Nope.
No, we can't. So I really don't know what that gives us.
Alright, so, Horrible History of Household Hell, or Vicious Verse of Violent Vigil.
Your pick. And then once we start, we gotta call it. You received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you?
We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your granduncle. His funeral will proceed by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. Will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request.
There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen?
So,
Following the directions from the
okay.
letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? So this looks like it might kind of take the form of betrayal at House on the Hill.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's no way out but through.
Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere.
Well, seeing as though I'm already searching the room by clicking on it, I think I want to search the room. No objection?
There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you do find.
A broken bottle!
Is it a weapon?
It's got fast to equip, which I guess means you can equip it in combat. A discard bottle turned into a weapon. Can I sell this? For 0 money. Well,
Frees up a slot if nothing else.
I
But
put it
anyway,
into storage to free up the slot. Takes you some time.
takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. And is there a way to cease here? I'm starting to really see double. You mean to tell me that they don't allow you a way to save and quit on this?
They do at home. I don't think we have access to home right now, though.
What the fuck kind of mechanic is...
Old school. This game is from 1984, remember?
Well, I'm gonna have to get some kind of sustenance in order to continue then.
Alright.
Yeah, BRB.
A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. The body is laid in the master bedroom. You should pay him your respects. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You are amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, that you could have sworn one of them blinked. Pillar vampire living in the walls.
What happened? What'd you pick?
I just realized something.
What? You picked something. I missed stuff. What'd you do?
Okay, so the person who we met was a couple. The woman told us that we should pay our respects for the body that was, out in a wake. What do you call it when the body is? Oh yeah, we got a party now. We've got 1 million people, DD. We've got Taru, who's charismatic. We've got Michi, who is dexterous. We've got our best friend, whose name we've forgotten, and now it's too embarrassing to ask because she's our best friend. And we've got an attack dog! Look at him! And you can pet the attack dog. Yeah, Popper. Right now we're fighting, okay, so yes. So after that I continued to explore the mansion. There were a bunch of wooden statues. They were so realistic, we noticed one of them blinked, and that's when we realized that it was a pillar vampire. I don't know what that means exactly, but okay, so. Boost, boost, boost. Ally attack is 111 time for 8 damage. Prep strong attack is 112, so it's 1 more time, but it is 1 less damage. So we've gotten slightly more efficient.
7 versus 8 doesn't mean very much right now.
No.
But it's something. Do that again. Why not just do a prep instead?
Because it's
36.
30 time versus 36 time.
Yeah, and if it's your last set of actions, then you have 19 time left.
I guess you're right.
It doesn't matter if it's getting to 100. Is that 100 right there, or? Yeah, that for sure is 100.
Once a great sculptor, he sacrificed everything to be able to continue his work. He's a vampire, he's male, he's weak against magic. This enemy can regain health with successful strikes.
Fortunately, he didn't that time.
So now we
And
kill him.
We can, yeah, now we can kill him with an ally attack and a super attack. If both hit, we're out.
Oh! Oh!
Wow,
Oh, man.
that's great. Got him.
Got him.
Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. It wouldn't be the same from one story to the next, would it?
Probably not.
Well, if it was, I believe it was clap, clap, bow, bow, clap.
So his foot twitched on 2 of them.
And it says we've prayed enough. Did you notice the 2 that his foot twitched on?
The first one and I believe it was the 4th one.
So clap, then it would be clap, bow, clap, bow. We can't do anything else here.
Okay.
Another family member. Vigil pamphlet. The young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before.
You didn't get this with the letter? Here, take mine.
Start of the vigil, pray over the body, bow, bow, clap, bow. Light up the fireplace, pray over the body, clap, 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 bow. Burn envelope found in the study, cover the mirror in the storage room. End of vigil.
Interesting.
So, bow, bow, clap, bow. Clap, 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 bow.
It's 10 p.m. now. Do we have time?
So that was bow, bow, clap, bow. Or do that. Oh.
Alright, we shouldn't have guessed because we only got one guess. And we would have gotten it. We would have gotten an opportunity to do it correctly. So we've already fucked it up.
Alright, let's move on.
So next is light up the fireplace.
Find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet and an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. So it's the Necronomicon?
Read it, burn it, take it.
Pamphlet says,
Light up fireplace.
burn it. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing.
-3 doom.
Good. Helpful. Family members are gathered near the fireplace. You can tell everyone is waiting for the dawn. The guest seems strangely uninterested in this vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. Let's light it up. The pamphlet says so. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace.
Ah, +1 reason.
A blind perception check. Interesting.
So next is
Pray over the
Prayer of
body.
the Body.
And that one will be clap, 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 bow.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's...
Try. Worst that can happen is nothing.
Yeah, it's still 11 p.m.
You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? We have a meat cleaver. Another weapon, I assume. Extra damage against human and monster enemies.
A crude weapon. The sharpened edge can slice through the toughest cuts of meat.
Okay. Still like our hammer, though.
Yeah. It's really quite impressive how much our hammer has been, like, just the perfect weapon. Still 11.
The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noting the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. I vote study. You try to recognize the symbols, but they shift and change right before your eyes. Dizzy, you escape the room as blood oozes from your nose.
Well, 10 would have been a failure from anything but Dex, so... Alright, it's midnight, so...
So it is clap, clap, clap. Huh?
We didn't get the first one right, so now the body's missing.
That's how it goes? You're certain of that?
Nope.
Okay. Or somebody has taken this off the beaten path here. What's the pamphlet read? 1 a.m. nothing. 2 a.m. Burn an envelope found in the study. Do we have the study?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh!
Seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow.
I don't know what to do.
We have to go back to the corridor, it said, in order to...
Ah, I see.
Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling.
Yeah, if we get a lead pipe, DD, that will be peak Silent Hill.
Looks like they all feed off of 1 HP. we have our allies?
We do.
I see no reason to deviate from our dodge, prep, attack strategy. Too many. Unless you want to do a super. In which case, I would say just do prep and super in that order. That didn't work.
Weak against fire.
Watch your reason.
Yep.
Well, this dodge has to work or we're done. Okay, we're still fine. Alright, end this quickly. Just enough. Entering a dark room, you spot Hawato and his wife hugging each other. When they turn around, you scream in terror. Their bodies are slowly becoming one, and their fused faces express the same thing. Rage. A second combat.
Also attacking reason. Motherfuckers.
16 HP. We need to end this in one turn if we possibly can. That's going to mean...
Okay, well that would be base chance to hit 105.
Allies, allies. We need to make this quick. I'm just glad they were so weak. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in the mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? What's the pamphlet? The envelope in the study, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody took all the furniture from the study.
So we screwed this up at the very beginning.
Yep, cover the mirror in the storage room.
Alright, let's...
Burn an envelope found in the study.
Alright, we're gonna have to get an ending here.
Oh, burn the envelope. Well, you know, we've already fucked this up. I'm just gonna open the envelope.
Okay. You open the envelope. Your mind gets flooded with knowledge. It was a good decision. Right?
Unearthly suture. Receive 1 free injury removal at the cost of 4 doom.
This late in the
game...
game...
We have no injuries, so...
This late in the game, that's not a great thing.
Yeah, it might help. It might save our bacon.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's get through the rest of the story. We're not getting ending A.
Okay.
Kill them?
You see the window?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Goodbye.
Let's get another room and advance another hour.
I love our dog companion.
Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks.
Uh-oh.
Following a weak, wavering cry, you enter a dark room. Inside, you spot a figure hunched in the corner. You recognize the expensive clothes, but this thing can't possibly be human.
Don't look at me!
Same thing. Allies, allies, unless... And add a way to boost our reason if you have literally anything that can.
Yes.
Yes, do that. Once. Just to survive. I would do that first. Wait, what?
Oh,
What happened?
I do not know.
That was supposed to do 8 damage. She had 16. What the...
She might be weak to physical attacks or something, I don't know. Or strong against physical attacks.
You're going to have to do that. Yeah, we have no choice. And then one attack should finish this. Your veins extend and seal the ripped flesh. And that did 8 health. I don't understand. It only did 6 one time, it looked like. How, though? I don't understand that. Whatever, we need to... As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. I think we're going to need to get reason.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What'd you do?
It advanced something on the other side out, but I don't know what. Quick thinking, discipline, art knowledge.
Right now, at least we'll survive,
The walls of the
Walls of
corridor
the-
collapse.
revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do.
Sacrifice the guest, eh?
Well, a couple hours ago it was saying kill them.
It is 4 a.m.
There's nothing in the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
Just kill them. We can't get ending A. We may as well just get out of here. However we can. It's not giving you a choice. An unseen force leads your hands. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest.
Conclude the ritual.
The price is paid. The voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen, and standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize a tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased grand uncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins.
The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive.
You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. Ending C, and all the standard fare that goes with an ending.
Indeed. Including the thorough investigation, despite the fact that I feel like we didn't earn that.
Indeed. With more and
School
more students
curfew.
going missing, the police have restricted access to the school's building. Which-
Ooh, the library is closed. Good thing we got there early and got the spell. Because the spell that we got from the library did save our lives.
Yeah. That's it. We need to end.
Okay, so before we forget,
I still don't know what that hot bath does.
so when we are exploring around the town, I will show you. Um, Another day begins. Okay, so we can save and exit here.
Yeah, we need to.
Hello, someone standing in shadow.
You decide to spend some time with your family living in a nearby town and rest. Feeling tainted by the horror you've experienced here, deep inside, you know you will be forced to return one day.
Ooh, if we save and quit, we'll lose our student allies.
I do not like that. Like, if somebody's got to legitimately leave the game for something, that's really not a cool mechanic to have.
Well, it's midnight, and I need to get the fuck to bed, so...
Yeah, so, well... We've got bigger problems than having to rebuild our team anyway, so...
Yep.
Alright then.
I am curious, though. Alright, so we did unlock Junior Scout, and that gave us the map. We had 4 followers, so we unlocked the Seal of Savesh spell. We rolled a 1, so we unlocked the Hermit ally. And we booped the dog, so we unlocked the Innocent Student outfit. Alright, well... I like the big red button that's covered. Alright, so... that's World of Horror. What do you think?
I think we definitely need to finish our playthrough this week, win or lose, or next week, win or lose. Maybe one more week after that.
Yep. I'm hoping that the next mystery is one that is around the town, because the hot bath is when we're wandering around the town, one of the options is go back to our apartment and rest, and that increases doom, but also heals us.
Right.
And hot bath will improve that specific action. So... here's hoping.
Indeed.
Anyway, any questions, comments, or dirty limericks you want to share with the class before we close out?
Yes. Y'all have very business-like cocks.
Yeah, I guess so. With my little collar and suit and tie, it's very business formal. So, on that note, Dee Dee, thank you for joining us. It was a real pleasure having you in chat.
Yes, thank you.
To Bisexual Count W, thank you for whatever you posted that offended Alpha so much that he had to delete the message.
It's a bot. That's the only. That's like the
What
only
was
reason.
it, like, buy some likes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, eat a dick, Bisexual Count W. Until next time, stay masculine.
Beggars can be dildos, and tit wanks are incredibly easy to come by if you look in the right place.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.